In discussions with potential clients, I'm often asked, well, what's the value of your advice? And that's a great question, and maybe one that I'm going to answer today. Hi, I'm Duarte, business coach and consultant. I've been doing this for almost 33 years. I've analyzed hundreds, if not thousands, of businesses. This is what I know and I've learned, and I think you could benefit from it. And that's exactly it. Most people will actually walk into a business or they'll start a business and they know the service or the product, how and what to do in order to service that client, but they don't know business. And so they will have assumptions that they're going in that are probably wrong, and in most cases they are wrong. And then they will also do things that they shouldn't be doing, but they don't know better, and so they end up just getting into their business by trial and error. And so at the beginning they have what we call is uninformed optimism, and then it dips down, and then they don't know how to get out. And that's the value of someone like myself. And my experience is that I understand, and I've seen it hundreds, if not thousands of times, the mistakes ahead of time that you're going to make. It's like this. If you could go back to your younger self 5 years ago and say to your younger self all of the mistakes to avoid, what would that be worth and where would you be? And I think the answer is obvious. So that is the same thing for someone like me, is I'm going to be able to stop you from making mistakes that I think, to me, it's common sense, but to you, you don't know that. Because you don't know what you don't know, as the famous saying goes. And therefore, that's the value that I bring. And what is that worth? Well, to some people it's worth thousands of dollars, to some people it's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, to some people it's worth millions. But regardless of what you think, it's valuable because you're not wasting time and your money and resources that are otherwise you could use to catapult your business forward much, much faster. I always say that people that do what I do and who are experts in business, they're like insurance for your business. You wouldn't go and drive a car without insurance. If you do, you're looking for trouble, because sooner or later you will get into an accident. Or home insurance, etc. Sooner or later you're going to have trouble, and the insurance is going to help you out, or at least it's supposed to. Well, the advice from a business expert is exactly the same thing. It's going to make sure that you don't make catastrophic mistakes in order for your business to grow and succeed. Because otherwise, that trial and error is going to cost you in the form of statistics, which means that 80% of businesses actually fail between 3 and 5 years, and 96% of businesses never pass the 10-year mark. You want to succeed and you want to push those numbers in your favor instead of having those numbers against you. Then you know what? It's best to consider hiring and getting advice from someone who has a lot of experience. So I hope that this is helpful, and I hope I've answered that question. And if you like this content, please follow me. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow.